Hello, I'm Scott Graff with Team Graff here at Real Broker. Welcome to June 2023 Phoenix Housing Market Update. Let's dive in. Chances are you received a postcard that looks like this. At Team Graff, we study multiple data sources from national trends all the way down to hyper-local trends, and specific to our market data, the ARMLS, Arizona Regional MLS, is where we get the market data for all the statistics that we cite specific to the active listings, days on market, new inventory, average sales price, etc. Keeping Current Matters is our #1 data source for national news. And of course, all of our hyper-local articles come from various pool of news sources. Active listing count. Currently, we're sitting at 10,339 active listings, which is about steady month over month and a slight increase year over year. Average days on market, again steady. We're sitting at 68 days average days on market, which is a slight improvement over last month, which was 72 days average days on market. New inventory. We had 7,128 homes come to market this last 30 days. Compared to last month, we had 7,347 homes. Listing success rate is up. Currently, we're sitting at 80% listing success rate, which means the seller puts their home on the market, there's an 80% chance that it will sell. Compared to last month, we're sitting right at 74%. Why the increase? Demand's increased just a little bit as well, and there's a little bit more confidence in the market in general. List price to sale price ratio. Currently, again, we're even month over month. We're at 97.8%, which means homes are selling just shy of their asking prices. And again, that's of the homes that are selling. Now, compared to year over year, last year at this time, homes were selling actually above their listing prices. And that number is 101.7%. So on average, last year, homes were selling about 2% over their asking prices. At Team Graff, we publish hyper-local content daily. You can check us out online at teamgraff.com. Scottsdale ranks second in the entire United States for Airbnb rentals, second only to Miami. Now, we also rank #2 for most expensive, we meaning Scottsdale, most expensive rates for Airbnb. Let me give you some perspective. There's 3,497 total Airbnb listings in Scottsdale, and the average nightly rate for all the properties just across the board is $394 per night. Now, this article goes on to say that rates are cooling slightly as we start to enter the off-season. The title of this article is How Chandler Became the Center of the Self-Driving Car Industry. Now, I had boots on ground experience with this, wondering what the heck is that car and how is it driving itself? So Waymo 1 opened in 2020, seems longer now, but Chandler was the first city in the nation to host a driverless ride-hailing service. So there's now two, Waymo and Cruise, and they both are headquartered in San Francisco, but they chose Chandler as an early testing location. It goes on to say that this technology makes Chandler's roads safer, and it makes our citizens more productive. And it goes on to quote, Waymo doesn't get distracted, doesn't drive impaired, and doesn't have to deal with passengers yelling at it from the back seat. What are your thoughts on that? How downtown Phoenix is evolving into a housing hotspot. The article opens up with, prior to the early 2000s, downtown Phoenix was not the bustling, vibrant city we know today. Now, I was around back in the early 2000s, and it was still pretty awesome. It just had an on and off switch. So unless there was an event, a sporting event, a concert at nighttime, the lights went off. Now, totally different. It goes on to say that the continued revitalization of downtown Phoenix, it combats the current housing crisis, meaning there's all kinds of development happening in downtown Phoenix. So over the last 4 decades, the city of Phoenix has worked to improve the image of this space. And there's things like the light rail, footprint center, downtown ASU, the downtown campus, etc. Downtown Phoenix is definitely on the map, definitely worth checking out, and definitely worth considering for your housing needs. Phoenix leads the way for interest in self-storage in Arizona. Now, this article is specific to the consumer of the self-storage units, but it also speaks to investors. There's a lot of investors investing in these types of investments, real estate investments. But specific to the demand for self-storage, this goes on to say, so about 1 in 5, so 20% of Americans rent self-storage. 20%. Clearly, they did not watch that TED Talk that Marie Kondo did, that total separate topic though. So people are putting all their stuff in self-storage units, and Phoenix leads the way for this. Who would have thought? This one's a good one. 9 Arizona-style homes, from southwestern bungalows to contemporary condos. Now, this is a great article. You can check it out on our website. But some of the style of homes that this article references are bungalows, okay? Which bungalows usually are like older craftsman-style homes, sometimes mostly in the downtown part of Phoenix, the older part of Phoenix. It references condos because they've become such a popular option here in Arizona. And the styling of the condos vary. But I would say across the board, we have a big Spanish home influence on all of our homes, even a Spanish Mediterranean. There are some mid-century moderns. And then fast forward to 2023, the way people are remodeling their homes or rethinking of their homes, they're fusing the different styles together. So you might have a modern Mediterranean, a contemporary Spanish, and it's really evolving with a lot of the remodels and even the new construction homes that are currently happening. So this article is a lot of fun. A lot of people don't necessarily think, what style of home do I want on the onset of a home search, but this definitely would be on the top of my list. Well, there you have it. That's June 2023 Phoenix Housing Market Update. If you have any questions, call me at 602-989-7900. Be sure to share this video if you found it helpful, useful, or if you know of somebody that could benefit from the information within this video. I'm Scott Graff, and we'll see you next month. This episode brought to you by the Buzzed Goat, serving all your caffeine needs in Ahwatukee. Just kidding. I bought this coffee. It's not sponsored by the Buzzed Goat. Okay.